What's up, my people? What's up, my people? What's up, my people? I know y'all remember when I did that High Viz review, right? It was about going on 4 months. Okay, now right now I'm trying to figure out where I placed it. Oh, I see it. Okay, I got it. I know y'all remember when I did the review on the High Viz. Okay, I told you it was good. 4 months in, I gotta say, they're great. I'm gonna be real honest with you. These things are really, really powerful. They're really, really good. 4 months in, they're still cutting with precision. If anything, they're cutting better. I'm able to put that zero line in and take all the to pretty much bald it out, right? From the zero and take all that bulk off, right? With no problem. Um, every trim I've had a problem with that with besides the Babyliss FX. I'm be honest with you. Shout out Babyliss. That is a dope ass trimmer, so powerful, especially with the Murano blade. Specifically, specifically with that digital gap Murano blade, all right? Specifically. With Babyliss blade is butt. I don't like the Babyliss blade. I feel like it comes too sharp. I cut people even when I'm doing a little bit of taps. I don't like that. And also it gets stuck sometimes when I'm, off experience, y'all. And everybody is gonna have a different opinion, and that's cool and fine and dandy, right? Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, that's way better. I always forget to turn the camera this way. I always do it up, down. Probably because I just did a video for Instagram. On Instagram, for the reels, you got to go up, down. All right, but that's besides the point. The point of this video, these things are good. Okay, especially for the price I got them for. I got them for 160. Not bad. You can find them probably cheaper, maybe more, but for the price I paid for them, these things are good. I mean, from the power to how they look, they're real slick. The only thing I wish it was a little bit like on the shorter side. It's a long clip, long trimmer. But again, that doesn't eliminate any points. That's just something that I, prefer, right? But again, real nice trimmer, good silhouette, comfortable in the hand. Again, I don't have problem with runtime like probably you guys do. I keep all my clippers and trimmers on the charger, at least the ones that I'm using for that day. You know what I mean? Because there'll be a day I'm using this clipper, a day I'll be using this trimmer or whatever, right? But it's mainly with the clippers I keep on the charger. Majority of the time, if these things die, I have 2, 3 other backups to use, right? And even with clippers, I actually just got that T-Pop clipper. A review is going to be dropping very, very soon, you guys. All right. I'm actually using them today, so I'm gonna do all my haircuts today with them, and be able to give you guys a little, I guess, a little basic review. I feel like you can only really give a full in-depth review on them after you use them for a while, which I have been doing with these. And again, my full review is practically the same thing I said when I first used them. Like, they're really good, but if anything, they're better than what they were when I first got them 4 months ago, well, 3, 4 months ago, right? But yeah, if you're looking for a decent trimmer, something heavy duty where you can do everything with, as far as putting designs. The blade is really good for designs as well. That thin um, T blade, really, really good design. What's this thing called? The High Viz 20 blade. Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't have a problem with them heating up. Again, the runtime isn't a problem for me. I don't really pay attention to that anyway. Um, Sharp as far as lining up and everything. Even with bangs, they go with bangs. Like I told you guys, they do that zero line really, really good. So yeah, the all around trimmer, very, very good trimmer. Shout out Wahl. As you guys know, Wahl is one of my favorite brands. So I'm biased with their products, but at the end of the day, they do have good products. So I can't really, I'm not gonna hate on something that doesn't have no reason to hate on, right? But one problem I had with the detailers, which is still, my favorite trimmer of all time, the detailer isn't the best with that zero line, right? Depending on what type of blade you have. I've really seen that problem with the gold one. I have two gold detailers, but I had just bought a new blade and I had got the silver blade that comes on the burgundy um, detailer, and for some reason, them things cut that weight out like no problem. I'm able to put that guy line in, cut it all out with no problem. But again, it's such a short blade, so it tends to take a little bit of time. You're better off using a longer blade like this one or like the Digital Gap Murano blade, and I feel like those are better just because they're a little bit more wider again. So I feel like you'll be able to get that done quicker. But again, if you're not pushing for time, do what you do. Sometimes I use my detailer to take it out. Sometimes I don't, but I know usually it's easy to get everything done with a blade like this. But again, you guys, really, really good trimmer. I recommend it. They come in two different colors. They come in the black colorway and it comes in a silver one. And yeah, look it up, see how much it costs on their website. I know from my local, barber supply person, they're about 160, and depending on where else you check, they might cost more or less. All right, but again, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, check them out if you haven't already. If you don't want to buy them, see if one of the barbers you work with or a barber friend has them and you could test them out using theirs. I do that sometimes. I actually just did that for the Tune 45 clipper. Check out that review, okay? Check out that review that just dropped yesterday, okay? So if you're interested in checking out or interested in purchasing the Tune 45 clipper, I give you guys my 100% honest review on it. Look, you guys, I'm not sponsored by no brands, none of that. So I'm giving you guys my 100% honest opinion. I have no reason to lie. If I like something, I do. If I don't, I don't. All right, y'all. But again, stay blessed, stay fresh, and don't forget to invest. All right, man. FVO. Peace.